Let your governorial training begin. First, you must learn the basics of constructing Roman settlements. Build areas of housing, and you'll soon see people move into your city. You can click and drag the mouse to build lengths of path at once. Plan paths carefully, with as few intersections as possible, to ensure people will walk where you want them to. At every intersection, walkers must choose which way to go. Each intersection lessens your control over their actual routes.
Congratulations! You have grasped the basics to my satisfaction. In the interest of advancing your education, I have one more gentle assignment for you. Onward to Brundisium. Your priorities should be security, housing, food and water in that order. Without housing and food, new immigrants will not move into your city. Rome now wishes your city to grow food. Build a farm on fertile land. Look for the yellow tufts that indicate this. Connect it to housing with a path. If the housing is too far away, the farm will not get access to labor. Build a granary near to the farm and make sure that it too has access to labor. When the wheat is ripe, a cart will carry it to the granary. Gradually, the granary will fill up. The fewer empty windows you can see, the fuller the granary is. You learn quickly. You now have the skills to complete a real assignment. From now on, you can choose your career's direction. Take the more peaceful province to concentrate on governing, or the more dangerous one to confront Rome's enemies.
Caesar is at today's gladiator tournament and is unable to see you himself. He has asked me, his proconsul for Roma, to brief you on your next assignment. Now that you have proven your skills, you are to found a small city just south of Rome. To build the city up to a modest level, you must provide more goods and services than you have achieved thus far. Plan carefully. Rome's Senate expects a good return on the starting money it entrusts to you. Your new province is rich in resources. Set up industries and trade routes, and export goods to earn the extra funds that you will need. Make sure your citizens pay their taxes too. You should construct a dock so that you can trade overseas. Build the dock on the river with the flotsam, and make sure that it has a warehouse nearby to store exports and accept any imports. Trade ships will approach your dock when you open a sea trade route and tell your trade advisor which goods to buy and sell. Like most buildings, the dock needs road access to labor. Caesar's expectations for you are not excessive. He will rate your performance in 5 categories: peace, prosperity, culture, favor, and overall population size. But the goals he has set you are rather low. Anything else that he asks of you should easily be within your power to provide. He will be particularly pleased if you fulfill his requests promptly. Oh, and a word of caution. Heed carefully any reports of worsening mood among your citizens. Your people will not forgive much just because of your newness to governing. If your city has high taxes, low wages, little food, or lots of unemployment, it will be hard to attract immigrants, and citizens might turn to crime. Your advisors are always available with help and advice. A large part of the secret to good governance lies in using all of the information at your disposal. Whenever things aren't going as expected, take the time to find out why and learn how to correct the problem. Capua is under no military threat, so your management skills alone will ensure your success.
Your management skills impress me. Many governors' careers end when I call upon them to build their first real colony. Leaders like you assure Rome's destiny. Now, can you repeat your success? Or was that luck?
Caesar is at today's gladiator tournament and is unable to see you himself. He has asked me, his proconsul for Roma, to brief you on your next assignment. Now that you have proven your skills, you are to found a small city far south of Rome. To build the city to its desired size, you must provide more goods and services than you have achieved thus far. Plan carefully. Rome's Senate expects a good return on the starting money it has voted to give you. Your new province is rich in resources, but you will need to establish trade routes and export goods to earn all the funds that you will need. Make sure your citizens pay their taxes too. Your colony should include a dock so that it can trade overseas. Build the dock on the river with the flotsam, and make sure it has a warehouse nearby to store your exports and accept any imports. Trade ships will approach your dock when you have both opened a seaborne trade route and told your trade advisor to buy or sell one or more goods on that route. Like most buildings, the dock needs road access to labor. Caesar's expectations for you are not excessive. He will rate your performance in 5 categories: peace, prosperity, culture, favor, and overall population size. But the goals he has set you are rather low. Anything else asked of you should easily be within your power to provide. Caesar will be particularly pleased when you fulfill his requests promptly. Your new province is in lands that do not yet entirely respect Roman rule. Our old rivals, the Etruscans, might be a nuisance. Build the security features at your disposal to prevent these barbarians from becoming a real threat. You can build defensive structures and create a legion to fight the enemy. Walls will slow down an enemy's advance, although they can be breached. Build walls the same way you build roads. Click on the wall's starting point and, holding down your left mouse button, drag the wall to its end. Make the walls at least double thick if you want guards to patrol them. Build towers into your walls to defend them. Tower guards throw javelins at any enemy that comes within range. Each tower comes with a ballista, a heavy missile launcher that can do considerable damage. To train guards for the towers and soldiers for your forts, your city needs a barracks. The barracks alone can train tower guards, horse auxiliaries, and javelin auxiliaries. If it has a supply of weapons, it can also provide legionaries, the best fighters you can have. You cannot train auxiliaries or legionaries until you build a fort for each legion. Build forts well away from your residential districts. New soldiers walk from the barracks to the fort without needing roads. You cannot wall your province off from the rest of the world. Citizens and traders need the freedom to come and go. Be sure you include gatehouses at your city's entry and exit points. And if those Etruscans do cause trouble, make them feel the pain of daring to challenge Rome.
The Etruscans will not threaten Tarentum again. Well done. It is the rare governor who can balance city building and combat. Now let us see if you can repeat your success. Or was that just luck? Once again, I want you to found a new city. But the criteria for success are a little different this time. The Roman Empire is in crisis. Whether because of Ceres' anger or due to human incompetence, famine stalks the empire. You have governed long enough now to understand the dire results of a lack of food. Thus, I am speeding up our colonization of the new province of Hispania. Imperial surveyors report finding a valley with ample farmland and good river access for seaborne trade. Build a farming colony there and be prepared to ship food back to Italia. As always, I will rate your performance, and this time I have modest expectations for you. Although your city need not house as many people as the last one, it should be more prosperous and should achieve better culture. To reflect my increased reliance on you, I expect you to earn more favor with me as well. I will require frequent shipments of food and will look favorably upon you if you fulfill these requests in a timely fashion. Many lives depend on your success at opening this new food source for the Empire. There is no military threat in Tarako. You need only manage your city well to end the famine and restore people's confidence in their government. Tarako's food exports got the Empire through a dark period. Citizens owe you their lives, and governors their jobs. Harvests are now returning to normal, and I have a new use for your talents. Syracusae is an important site for a new colony. A glance at the map will show you why. If we are to expand the Empire much beyond the shores of Italia, we must control these waters. Others have reached the same conclusion. We have been unable to reliably establish a permanent city of any size at Syracusae. The challenge before you, and a serious challenge it is to found a new city and defend it against the enemies of Rome. Expect trouble from the Greeks. To make matters more interesting, shall we say, Syracusae has precious little farmland. Although the climate is ideal for olives, you will probably have to commit much of your farming to wheat, just to feed your people. Perhaps you can alleviate food shortages with imports? I don't know. I have not studied all the small details of this assignment. That is why I hire governors. I do hope that you can grow at least some olives. The Empire has a voracious appetite for oil. Knowing the difficulties in this assignment, I have set only modest goals for you to achieve. I trust you to overcome the obstacles and succeed at least as well as you did last time. Governor, that was a delicate performance. Convincing the Greeks to relinquish their designs on Syracusae opens the whole Mediterranean to Rome's plans. And after that impressive performance, you will play a major part in them. Our recent expansion in the east must continue, now that the Greeks have reluctantly joined our empire. You are to establish Miletus as a great new city. Miletus is key to bringing Asia under Roman rule, as well as being the gateway to many other beckoning lands, from Egyptus to Syria. Create a city on the Lycian coast. I expect you to achieve levels of culture and prosperity beyond what you've done so far. The peoples of the East must clearly see the benefits of Roman rule. One small obstacle is the lack of farmland in this province. However, Miletus affords Roman citizens a new way to make a living. At Miletus, you will pioneer fishing. Romans have always been hesitant mariners. Although we do set sail to conquer overseas enemies and spread our empire to far shores, we Romans prefer to keep our feet dry. No Roman city has ever fished for its food on a large scale. You will change that. Miletus has abundant fishing grounds. You can spot them by the seabirds circling overhead. Build a shipyard to construct fishing boats. Fishing boats do not work out of the shipyard. To provide crews and to process their cargoes, build wharves. One wharf can serve only one fishing boat, so you must build a new wharf for every new fishing vessel that your shipyard builds. Wharf workers will take fish to the granary, where it can be distributed just like any other food. Oh, by the way, although this is a peaceful province, peaceful is a relative term when you get this far away from Rome. You should be ready for minor trouble. Pay attention to any reports of enemy activity and be ready to defend your city. Walls and towers backed up by a legion or two ought to be quite sufficient. As I expected, The example of Miletus has already inspired other eastern cities to negotiate terms for joining our empire, and your experience with fishing has been a lesson to all my governors. I now require a major Roman city on the empire's northern border. Create a city of no fewer than 7,000 souls within sight of the Alps. Furthermore, I expect you to achieve higher levels of prosperity and culture than you have done so far, although your goals are still only moderately high. Ordinarily, I would expect more of you from a province as large as Mediolanum, but the rugged terrain will provide you with a new challenge. This time of rampant warfare is hard on all my governors. The great Carthaginian general Hannibal is on the march, and Rome is locked in the greatest struggle in her long history. When this so-called Punic War finally ends, either Rome or Carthage will rule the Mediterranean for all time. Of course, Rome shall prevail, but I've yet to find the general who can crush this Hannibal. With the Alps guarding your province, you probably have less to fear from Hannibal than do most other Roman governors. No army could cross such a barrier. Nonetheless, Rome's enemies are bolder than ever. Prepare strong defenses just in case. The Carthaginians are formidable warriors. That Hannibal could cross the Alps with his elephants was amazing. That Mediolanum would prosper despite his assault is a miracle. Your success turns the tide of the Punic War in Rome's favor. All Rome thanks you.
Caesar is traveling this month on a matter which need not concern you. I, the Emperor's proconsul for Roma, shall explain your next assignment in his stead. Caesar decreed that the empire shall now grow northward, beyond our traditional Alpine boundary. Create a medium-sized city in Gaul, and meet the more ambitious ratings that he has defined for you. You will not encounter any armed resistance, and won't need to build defensive works. However, a small tribe of natives already lives in your new province. These barbarians will not trouble you if you stay away from their village. Use the risks overlay to see the area they claim as their own. At some point, build a mission post on the natives' land. Your missionaries will teach them some rudiments of civilized conduct. Eventually, they might even trade with you. If you see carts moving between the native village and your city's warehouses, the natives have accepted your presence, and you can safely build on their land. If you handle them properly, the natives will be no more than a minor nuisance to your city's growth. The rugged terrain is probably your true challenge. Some Roman philosophers believe that the very wildness of the northern lands explains why the people there have remained so primitive throughout the ages. The local Gauls will be awed when Lugdunum achieves the levels of culture, prosperity, and peace that Caesar expects.
Your treatment of the native Gauls in Lugdunum and that fair city's splendor bodes well for Rome's expansion into the northern wilderness. Well done.
Caesar is presently returning from a trip to Carthago, where he met with the province's governor. A messenger from the emperor arrived just this morning. Caesar commands me, his proconsul for Roma, to present you with the following instructions. The Carthaginians were not gracious after Hannibal's defeat ended the Punic War. As much as it pained us, we had to raze their city and bring its residents to Rome, in chains. I ordered one of my other governors to build a new city near the former site of Carthago to demonstrate that it is truly a Roman possession, now and forever. Despite the totality of our victory, some remnants of the Carthaginian army still operate in the area. Their presence encourages the natives there to resist Rome's rule, and the province is severely unsettled. The Carthaginians remain fierce fighters, and they have not been idle while we built our new city. The governor to whom I entrusted this assignment was not capable of meeting the challenge. With a heavy heart, I have removed him from power. I now call upon you to come to Carthago and set matters right. Take over this city, in which we have already invested so much money and labor. The governor was a capable builder, and you seem to have a good colony to start with. Your main challenge is to defend it from a seemingly endless series of desperate raids. The ratings that I defined for Carthago, although only moderate, eluded its former governor so persistently that he fell entirely out of my favor. Those ratings are reasonable, and they remain important to me. I have not relaxed them. Carthago is a large province, but its fertility is low. Native tribes control what little farmland exists. These local barbarians are quite wild and uncontrolled. Your first task should be to subdue them or win their cooperation. To avoid antagonizing them any further, do not build anything on the land that they consider to be theirs. Use the risks overlay to see the area they claim as their own. Some governors report satisfactory results from building mission posts on the natives' land. Missionaries can teach them some rudiments of civilized conduct. Eventually, they might even trade with you. Roman goods are a powerful lure for peaceful conduct. If you see carts moving between the native village and your city's warehouses, the natives have accepted your presence, and you can safely build on their land. They will give you no further problems after they begin trading.
Thanks to your brilliant performance, the Carthaginian menace is finally behind us forever. Our old enemies are now loyal Roman citizens. At least those who can still draw breath. Syria and Judea recently joined our empire, but I question the depth of their loyalty. We require a major new trading port in the reliable border state of Cilicia. Build a city of 6,000 at Tarsus to project Rome's power near our new clients in the east. You'll be pleased to know that you need not grow food in Tarsus. This desert province has no farmland whatsoever. You must instead import all the food that you need. Many of Rome's eastern provinces chafe under our rule, and our legions are needed on other frontiers. You might face some military threats in the region. Although we have no sworn enemies there, neither do our allies waste any love on us. Defend your city and raise a legion or two of your own. Unlike Hispania or Gaul, where the natives are easily impressed, this region of the world has known civilization since ancient times. Your city of Tarsus must therefore achieve high ratings if it is to demonstrate Roman superiority. Finally, you would do well to show them how profitable trade can be in the Roman Empire. You are fast becoming my most valuable servant. Your mastery of trade made Tarsus exactly the city I had hoped it would be. The eastern provinces are more loyal today, thanks to you. Our expansion west has ended at the edge of the world. I want a major Roman city built at Tingis to anchor our western border and to guard the approach to Hispania. Various forces throughout Africa and Mauritania resent our presence and will object strongly when they realize that you are blocking their passage north. expect steady raids by nomadic tribes and possibly more coordinated attacks by the wild Numidians. Tingis has no iron mines. You must trade for weapons. I have commanded Carthago Nova to sell you all that they can spare. Open a route to them as soon as you are ready to establish your legions, which will be early in your city's history if you are wise. Because I expect your attention to be adequately occupied in building a large city and fending off frequent attacks, your rating requirements are modest. Are you a governor or a general? Your good work at Tingis frees my legions from duty in the west and lets me pursue other ambitions. You are becoming key to my planning. For many generations, we have recognized Toletum as the capital of Hispania. As part of my consolidation of the western provinces, I command that a new capital be built on the coast where it may be more tightly integrated with the rest of the empire. Toletum has long struck me as too independent. To leave no questions in citizens' minds about which city is Hispania's true capital, build Valentia into a major city, unsurpassed in culture, prosperity, and peace. I grant you a huge, rich province in which to accomplish this. The peace requirements might give you some minor difficulty. Rome subjugated the Etruscans in Italia ages ago, but some seem to have emigrated to Hispania. At least some barbarians calling themselves Etruscans have been active in the area. If you take the usual defensive precautions, there'll be no more than a distraction. Hispania's new capital is exactly what we needed to bind that far-off province more closely to Rome. Crushing the remnants of the Etruscans so thoroughly removes the last threat in the west. As part of my plan to consolidate the western provinces, I command that a new capital be built deep in the heart of wildest Gaul. Caesar Augustus once predicted that the Gauls would become model Roman citizens. It is time that the great Augustus's vision was realized. In the midst of this savage land, you are to build Lutetia into a major Roman city unsurpassed in culture, prosperity, and peace. I grant you a huge, rich province in which to accomplish this. The peace requirement might cause you some difficulty. Far from verging on Roman citizenship, many Gallic tribes remain mired in the most primitive barbarism. They will not peacefully watch Rome civilize their ancestral lands. You have a large city to raise to high standards and a hostile land in which to do it. Surely Caesar Augustus must have foreseen your coming when he predicted our absorption of the Gauls. Your success at Lutetia goes far toward crushing their rebellious spirit. How I wish that all of my governors were as successful as you are. Are you surprised that I would say that? We do not advertise Rome's failures, preferring to handle them quietly. Sadly, some governors abuse the trust that I have placed in them. I take this personally. Your colleague in Caesarea proved to be little more than a common thief. The fool pocketed all of the denarii that his account book showed being sent on prefectures and prefect salaries. His fraud caused exactly the problems you would expect of a city without prefects. He was hardly as clever as he thought himself. This former governor now rots in the Mamertine prison. It amuses me to tie his fate to that of Caesarea. You, my most promising governor, will take over Caesarea, restore the city to its former glory, and achieve the ratings I've defined for you. If you can undo the harm that its previous governor caused, I will show him mercy and merely exile him from the empire. If you cannot save Caesarea, he will die as slowly and painfully as did his former city. Needless to say, I will be sorely disappointed in you if you stumble. I take my governor's failures personally, too. Oh, besides the problems stemming from mismanagement, our old foes, the Numidians, are still active in the region. Don't neglect the city's defense. So, Caesarea's former governor shall live after all, shall he? Rescuing that city from its crisis is quite an achievement. Perhaps I will let you choose the land of his exile. The Empire's western provinces are bustling since my consolidation program succeeded so well. Now I want to apply the same policies to our eastern borders. Damascus is a good place to start. Build a medium city there and absorb the natives already living in the province. Nameless nomadic raiders have long plagued the province, and Egyptians have given us trouble over the years too, despite Alexandria's inclusion in the empire. The land there is not especially good for building or for farming. I am confident that you won't let that stop you. Your success will go far towards calming the East. Once again, you have attained what lesser men called impossible. All of the East was watching your balancing act in Damascus. Now I can safely recall some of my Syrian legions. You will enjoy this assignment. It is the most constructive that I've awarded in quite some time. With Gaul finally integrated into the Empire, we are free to expand our northern boundary to its logical extreme, Britannia. Yes, Romans have gone there in the past, but never before with the intention of establishing a permanent presence. I grant you a huge, fertile province in which to build a major port city, to be called Londinium. In keeping with the richness of this new province, I expect you to achieve very high ratings. The barbarians who live on Britannia thought their island would always keep them safe from the Roman Empire. They are likely to be very upset when they see the magnificence of Londinium. Be sure you prepare for armed resistance. Some of the tribes there are laughably weak, but the Celts might give you some trouble. By Jupiter! The savages of Britannia have never seen the likes of Londinium. Claudius the god, who showed those islanders the edge of Roman swords so long ago, is surely smiling on us. The Roman Empire now includes nearly every habitable land in the world, except for the darkest forests of Germania and Dacia. That is where you're going next. Build a medium city in the enemy's heartland. You will meet stiff resistance from local tribes, the most noteworthy being the Goths. Build the appropriate defenses and defeat them, time after time, until they either learn to leave you alone or extinguish themselves trying to harm your city. In the meantime, we are taking the fight to them. They have crossed our border and terrorized our citizens for the last time. The province itself is large and reasonably rich in resources. Native villages already occupy some of the best land, but you know how to deal with them. Your legions will have plenty of chances to exercise their sword arms, but there is nothing that should prevent your success in Sarmizegetusa. Incredible! I send you deep behind our weakest border, where the hatred of Rome is as thick as the trackless forests, and you build a strong outpost on the very bones of the Goths. What a great achievement! Against my better judgment, I shall tell you a secret. All the world hails me as Emperor and God, but I still wear the flesh of a man. I'm getting on in years, and the supreme power weighs heavier each day. I wish to be one of the few emperors in Rome's long history to enter a peaceful and voluntary retirement. The lack of a natural-born heir is the only barrier to my plan. Every patrician in Rome would quickly offer himself as my successor, but the more avidly they want it, the less suited they are for such power. You alone have shown the ability and the devotion to govern in my place. I have one last assignment for you, the ultimate test of your governing skills. You will build a glorious city in Massilia, a province with little farmland, meager resources and some armed resistance. Local Gauls are again fighting Roman rule. Some barbarians never learn. You must achieve very high ratings to show yourself worthy of the ultimate promotion. Build an extremely prosperous city that rivals Rome in culture and earn high favor with me. Use all your talent to make Massilia your crowning achievement, and I will overlook the differences that you and I have had in the past. I am weary. Do not disappoint me now with the final prize in your sight. Congratulations! You have achieved the highest goals ever set to one of Rome's governors. I am proud to hand over to you. I decree that you be crowned Caesar, Emperor of all Rome. The whole empire is yours. At last I can retire to my island villa, a private citizen once again. May your name forever join the pantheon of Rome's greatest rulers. Hail Caesar! Our borders to the far east, the south, and the west are secure. The various Germanic tribes threaten the near eastern border as they have always done, and Rome's legions are committed to that frontier. I have no troops left for the far north or generals to command them. You will secure Britannia once and for all. Build a medium city far to the north, in the province called Lindum. Here, your military prowess will be as important as your governing skills. Your assignment is to build a wall that will keep the Celts and their brethren out of Britannia. Security is your main concern in Lindum, but I also challenge you to achieve high ratings to prove yourself worthy of the next final promotion. If you can do it, I shall turn the empire itself over to you. I have wanted to retire for some years now, but lacking an heir, I need to find a worthy successor. Prove yourself this one last time, and the ultimate prize is yours. Congratulations! You have achieved the highest goals ever set to one of Rome's governors. I am proud to hand over to you. I decree that you be crowned Caesar, Emperor of all Rome. The whole empire is yours. At last, I can retire to my island villa, a private citizen once again. May your name forever join the pantheon of Rome's greatest rulers. Hail Caesar!
This city isn't too bad. Life here is simply adorable. There are simply not enough workers in this city. I work as hard as I can, but there's still nothing like enough entertainment in this town. There's so much unemployment, it's distracted me from learning my lines. The gods are angry. We're all doomed. I simply can't perform well without more food.
Will that be a shave or a trim, citizen? Life here's all right, isn't it? Isn't this city hair-trimmingly lovely? There's a real shortage of workers here. After a day shaving and cutting hair, all I want is a nice lion fight. No chance of that here. There's enough unemployment here to make your hair stand on end. The gods are angry. I wish the governor would build more temples. Having your hair cut takes your mind off hunger. And there's a lot of hunger in this city.
Things seem to be working well here. This is a good city. People like living here. This city is terribly short of workers. Oh, you can't get a good night out in this place. Unemployment is so high it's making the whole city unhappy. This governor has no respect for the gods. People haven't eaten for so long that their ribs are all showing at the bathhouse.
The dockers are taking our goods to the warehouse now. Dockers are collecting some goods we're buying from a warehouse. If it was up to me, I wouldn't sail this way. This city never buys anything or sells anything. I can't wait to do some trading here. I love a good deal. Another successful voyage. The profit from this place makes the seasickness bearable. Ha ha.
I've raced in many worse cities than this. This is a magnificent city. This city needs a lot more workers. Citizens here are bored, even with chariot racing. There's just not enough entertainment here. I've never been past so many unemployed citizens before. This is a heathen city. It needs more temples. Hungry? I could eat a horse, there's so little food here. The destination for these goods won't accept them. I'm told they need more workers. There's no space for this lot anywhere in the city. I'll tell you what, it'd be quicker to push these goods to Rome than where I'm going. As cities go, this one seems okay. Pushing carts all day is hardly a laugh, but living in this great city makes it worthwhile. Everywhere you look in this city, there are job vacancies. I don't mind pushing a cart. It's more entertaining than the rest of this city. Unemployment is so high, my wife's even stopped nagging me to get a better job. I'm not a very religious citizen, but even I wouldn't treat the gods this badly. Pushing carts all day long takes energy. How's a cart pusher supposed to carry on without food? The city seems to be in good health. This is a wonderful city. Greetings. There's a real shortage of workers here. This city is so dull, I've had patients ask me if I can cure chronic boredom. Unemployment is very high here. I'm thinking of leaving. The gods are angry. If we don't pay them more respect, we'll feel their wrath. There's malnutrition everywhere, yet no food to treat it. Bah! I don't know why I bother with this route. They don't buy anything or have anything they want to sell me. A good day to you. Can I interest you in some top quality goods? I love coming here. Business is going very well. The warehouse is just unloading some goods from my beasts. Careful! I wish these workers would take more care as they load my beasts up with my new purchases.
I've had enough of this place. There's no work here. If I stay any longer, I think I'll die. There's no food anywhere. Have you seen the taxes here? Citizens, it's just not right. My dog wouldn't work for the wages they pay here. I'm leaving. These structures were in poor condition. I came along just in time. I'm hardly needed. These buildings are in great condition. Everything seems to be working well here. Hail! Isn't this a great city? This city would be a lot better if there were enough workers. After a hard day's work, all I want is to see a good play or fight. Not much chance of that in this city. I'm lucky to have a job with unemployment this high. May the gods take pity on me. It's not my fault the governor mocks them. If I don't get some food soon, I'm leaving this city.
I'll teach you to come near my city. I eat people like you for breakfast. Salutations. Life here is all right, isn't it? Citizen, I've fought in many cities in my day, and this one is up there with the best. It's terrible. I've never seen so many job vacancies not filled. Boring. That's what they say about this place, despite my valiant efforts. This city needs more entertainment, that's for sure. There's so much unemployment here. I wish we could practice on some of them. Hail, citizen. Have you heard? The gods are angry. I'm so hungry I could eat a lion.
lady up front told me to carry this and follow her. This basket is killing me. I don't care who needs the food. There should be a law against child labour. Hail! I'm taking this basket of food to that lady's market. I'm hoping for a big tip.
I've been thrown out of my home! I've got nowhere to live! Greetings. I'm new to this place. Do you know of anywhere to live? I've heard there are jobs here. I want to be a lion tamer. They say there's food here. Is it a good place to live?
Now's your chance, Leo. That's a good lion. Here's some foreign meat for you, Leo. If you touch my lion, you'll feel the tip of my whip. Hail, citizen! This city, we quite like it, really, don't we, Leo? Salutations! Isn't this a marvellous city? This city needs workers. I wonder if I could train Leo to do more work. Leo and I fight all day, all night. And still people are bored. There simply aren't enough entertainers here. There's a lot of unemployment here. The gods are so angry it's affected my lion. He's roaring mad. If food doesn't arrive soon, this lion will eat his own tamer. Me!
I am most displeased. Despite all the funds I invested in your city and the Senate's generosity with credit, you have let me down. Your city has not repaid the funds it borrowed. My faith in you was misplaced, and I am forced to find another governor to take your place. Perhaps you will fare better in the new role I have in mind for you.
Oh, these baskets are so heavy. I'm taking fresh supplies back to my market. I'm off to collect more supplies. The market is out of food, so I'm on my way home. This city isn't too bad, really. Good day, citizen. Isn't this a great city? I've never seen so many buildings needing more workers. This must be the most boring city in the empire. With unemployment as high as it is, I'm working hard to keep my job. This is a heathen place. The governor has no respect for the gods. There's not enough food here. How am I supposed to make a living?
I'll do what I can to calm these barbarians down. I'm sure they'll stop attacking the city when I've had a word with them. Hail! I can see there's a lot of work to be done teaching these barbarians the merits of Rome's benevolence. Greetings! My teaching of Rome's benefits seems to be sinking into these rather frightening barbarians. I'm so glad to be Roman. You should see what these barbarians get up to in their huts. Salutations! This city is quite well run. From the comfort of my villa, I perceive life here to be very good. Services are suffering here. The city needs more workers. Citizen, is this not the dullest city in the empire? This is disgraceful. I've never seen so many plebs out of work. Citizen, all is not well. The gods are angry. Hail! What use is it to be rich if there's no food to buy? Greetings! This is an okay city, really. Hail! Life here is great. Citizen, this place needs more workers. I work hard. I like to play hard. But I can't here. There's nothing to do for fun. Hail! Have you seen how high unemployment is here? We're in trouble. The gods are annoyed with us. Could you spare a little bread? I haven't eaten for so long. This city is a reasonable place. Life's very good in this city. This place really needs many more workers. This city is so dull. Even a priest likes a good gladiator fight from time to time. Unemployment is worryingly high here. We're in danger. This city has no respect for the gods. Greetings. This city urgently needs more food.
This city seems all right. This city is fantastic. There are so few workers here that someone even offered me a job. This city is so boring. I want to see more shows. There are ever so many people looking for work here. Help! The gods are so angry we'll all be struck down. I'm starving.
With the governor! The governor clearly doesn't care about me, so I'm gonna show him how I care about his city. If you want to know what cities look like when they burn, watch carefully. I love collecting tax from rich houses like these. Collecting taxes from these hard-working people almost brings a tear to my eye. But not quite. These houses pay so little tax, it hardly seems worth my time. This city seems to be running smoothly. Salutations! This is a most enjoyable city to live in. This place badly needs more workers. I wouldn't mind squeezing people for denarii all day long if there was a bit more nightlife here. I don't like it here. Unemployment is too high. If we don't build more temples soon, the gods will curse this place. If more food doesn't arrive soon, there won't be anyone left to pay any tax.
I'd give this city 8 out of 10. This city gets full marks. It's a wonderful place. I'm amazed by how many jobs need to be filled here. This city is so boring. The city needs more shows. I hope I don't lose my job. Unemployment is so high here, I wouldn't get another. We will feel the wrath of the gods unless we build more temples soon. There's not enough food here. It's making citizens unhappy. Do you know of any jobs? I need to work. If I don't find work soon, I'll need to move to a new city.
No sign of crime around here. This area has some risk of crime. This area is dangerous. I'm a little busy right now. The heat from this fire is amazing. These fires spread if you don't catch them fast enough. This soldier's too strong for me. I'm not paid enough to fight. The city's defenses should never have let the enemy through. I'll fight to the death. This city's safe while I'm still alive. Things seem to be working well here. This is a wonderful place to live. This city desperately needs more workers. The criminals I lock up have better entertainment than this city. I've never seen so many people out of work. I'm terrified that the gods will curse this city. There's not enough food in this city. It's encouraging crime.
No sign of barbarians, no sign of the enemy. We should see those wimps off easily. This bunch look like they won't be beaten easily. We'll do our best, but even Roman soldiers will find it tough to defeat this enemy. Everything seems calm here. I may only be a lowly soldier, but even I can see what a great city this is. This city needs more workers. If there was more entertainment in this city, guard duty wouldn't seem so dull. With unemployment this high, I thank the gods I have a job. The gods are angry with this place. How's a soldier supposed to fight without food? you.